Alright, so did you guys recently just get FL Studio? You open it up and you see this, which is a bunch of confusion. You don't know what to click on. So much is going on. Well, you clicked on the right video because today I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to get a high quality mix on FL Studio without having to go through the struggle of learning it. Obviously, learning how to record on FL Studio is great, and it makes your workflow a lot more efficient. But sometimes, you might not be able to learn it, or you just still find it difficult. You don't have a mic, or you just don't even have Autotune, because sometimes Autotune can go from anywhere from $30 to $500 depending on your subscription. And yeah, so the solution to this is with BandLab. So in BandLab, you guys obviously know what it is, but with BandLab, we record on our phones or we could record on our computers, and we could use the built-in Autotune in there to actually like have Autotune for our vocals if you don't own any Autotune plugin. So today I'm gonna show you guys how you could transfer over your BandLab session over to FL Studio and get a very high quality mix. I also want to tell you guys I have a new website now. It is presetsbysesame.myshopify.com. It's the URL is right here, or is also linked in the description. So as you could tell, the website is still under construction. I'm still doing things to make it look better, but look, right here we have all the products. We have my YouTube, we have the Instagram, we have 10%. We have a buy two get one free. All you have to do is put three presets, and then it'll automatically do it at the checkout. But right here we have the FL Studio vocal effects. We have bundles, everything. So make sure y'all go check it out. Even if y'all don't want to buy anything, just go check out the website. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, let me know what y'all think of the website though. But I also have a Discord server where I host song wars, give people feedback. We do all that. If y'all want free mixing, make sure I go check out my Instagram. Let's get straight back into the video. As you guys can see right now, I'm on BandLab, and as you can see right away, very user friendly, very easy to use and maneuver around. So the first thing you want to do is get your beat, get your preset or whatever. I just put, y'all could copy these settings if you want, but it's not really any, it's just for right now, just so I could kind of have a little bit of a mix. And then for the ad libs, I use Hyperbox, but just so I can have a little bit of a mix and idea of what I want to go to once I convert it over to FL Studio. But let me show you guys what I recorded on BandLab, and yeah. And I'm sorry for the way that I treat you. Always on my own, I've been looking for a reason. Pulling with a chopper, never silent on the weekend. And it's hard with nobody by your side. And the pain, you can see it in my eyes. And it's sad, but you know I feel apart. Got my heart and you tore it all apart. So that's what we have right now. So, to get your auto-tune, all you want to do is go over here. BandLab actually gets the key for you, so that's another plus. If you don't know how to get the key, or you don't have auto key, boom, you could get the key with the BandLab. But yeah, you get the key right here, put it at heavy. And so when you're converting your session over from BandLab to FL, you want to make sure you leave the auto tune on, because for this example I will be using the BandLab auto tune. So you just want to go right here, clear all effects, so you have a nice little muddy vocal, so that we can convert over to FL Studio. But yeah, so after the first step of finding your beat, second step is you want to record a song. So once you do that, we could start sending it over to FL, which I'm about to teach you guys how to. All right, so we have the session right here. No effects, as you guys can see, only auto tune. And I'm sorry for the way that I treat you. Always on my, y'all could tell. All right, so how are we gonna transfer it over to FL? Well, all it takes is one button. So you go right here, you want to go export as audio, and you just wait like 5 seconds, boom, just like that. You could go over here and then do it this way as a mix down, but I mean as tracks. But I just like doing it this way. I feel like it's a little bit quicker. But look, once you have it right here, you just drag it into FL Studio, boom. So once you have it in FL Studio, all you want to do is double click it and send it to your track number 2. This is where I have mine, so track number 2, and I already have my effects right here. So I already did, as you can see, I did it for all 5 tracks. So that's what you want to do. So you want to do it to the beat, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Just like that. And that's how you convert your BandLab session over to FL. So now I'm gonna show you guys the mix, what I did to achieve a high quality mix on FL Studio from BandLab recorded vocals. Right here is my BandLab session over to FL Studio, and I'm gonna play you guys what the song sounds like once it's fully mixed. So yeah, let's go. And I'm sorry for the way that I treat you. Always on my own, I've been looking for a reason. Pull up with a chopper, never silent on the weekend. And it's hard when nobody by your side. And the pain, you can see it in my eyes. And it's sad, but you know I feel apart. Got my heart and you tore it all apart. Roll me up, I've been trying to numb the pain. Everybody move weird when you in your lane. I was on my own and I almost went insane. Pull up in a rush, yeah, I gotta make it out. So yeah, that's what I have. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all don't like it, that's just me with the preset. I just suck. But you guys, on the other hand, y'all will sound good. Don't worry. But let me show y'all what it sounds like with no effects whatsoever. And I'm sorry for the way that I treat you. Always on my own, I've been looking for a reason. Pull up with a chopper, never silent on the weekend. And it's hard when nobody. So yeah, very, very, very muddy. Let me show you guys how I got the mix. So, you know, for the master, we have these plugins right here: EQ, Wave Shaper. So, you know, simple master. You feel me? I didn't really want to go too in depth, but let's get into the interesting stuff, which is the main vocal audio track. We're doing this right here. We're not really using the compressor on it. We're just using it for the EQ. I really like this EQ. SSL, just, you know, adjusting the frequencies. Puke tech, very important. This is where I get that high crispiness. And if your vocal is too muddy or not crispy enough, I would boost this up a little bit more, just to where, you know, it sounds good for you guys. Then we have our Vox, our compressor, de-esser, C4, just slightly compressing some frequencies, L1, and then the NS one just for the background noise. And then this is another de-esser. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the main. And then, you know, you want to go file, say mixer, and then drop it over here to the telephone ad-libs, where all we just do is add a telephone effect. And then I also include two other presets for ad-libs. I also want to tell you guys, you have the main verb and then the ad-lib, and it's just mani verb with some stereo separation. But you guys could replace this with the reverb of your guys' liking. But let me show you guys the other ad-libs that I added. And I'm sorry for the way that I treat you. For a reason, we can. And now let me show you guys the other one. Way that I treat you. For a reason, you know my eyes. So yeah, you know, some simple ad libs. Let me show you guys the stock mix. So this is the stock right here, the stock mix. And I'm sorry for the way that I treat you. Always on my own, I've been looking for a reason. Pull up with a chopper, never silent on the weekend. And it's hard when nobody by your side. And the pain, you can see it in my eyes. And it's sad, but you know I feel apart. Got my heart and you tore it all apart. So yeah, that's the stock mix. I'm not really gonna go too in depth. So if y'all do decide to get this preset, you know, you'll get the BandLab preset like this, and then you just extract it over to a zip folder. You get the FLP, you get the stock and waves FLP, you get the presets, stock and waves. You also get the template right here, stock and waves as well. Let me show you guys what the template looks like. All right, so this is the main right here for the template. As you can see, I have no Autotune on because I'm expecting you guys to use the BandLab Autotune. But if you do want to use your own Autotune, you just go right here. And I'm going to use my Autotune, which is waves. And I will simply just route it over. So, and then put my input right here. Get rid of this one. And now I can have Autotune in my vocal if I really want to. As you can hear it in my voice, I got Autotune right now. So yeah, just make sure you put the right key. And then ad-libs, other ad-lib, and more ad-libs. And basically for these ad-libs, you know, if you want reverb, route it. you don't want reverb, you don't have to. But now I'm gonna show you the stock one. We have the stock one, and I feel like it has a little too much reverb for me right now, so I'm gonna lower it a little bit. So, and it's a little too low, so I'm gonna bring it back up. And what you guys have to do with these presets, you gotta adjust it to your vocal, to your mic, and yeah, tweak it a little bit. If the has too much low end, adjust it, to your liking. There's a frequency that's hitting, bring it down. So you want more high end, bring it up. So adjust these to how you like it, and that's how you could get the best use out of them. And then we have the telephone, Adlibs right here, telephone, and then we have telephone with flanger, and then we have just regular flanger Adlibs. So yeah, let me know who else y'all want to see. What other type of videos y'all want to see, and make sure y'all join my Discord. If y'all want this preset, it will be linked in the description. If y'all want to join my Discord server, it will also be linked in the description. Y'all want to follow me on IG, get your vocals mixed, make sure y'all go hit me up, and peace.